Hi guys, how's it going? So, first of all, man, YouTube moved my uploads button, and that really totally, I had like 3 kittens, flushed them all, they went down fine. But still, don't do that. Anyhow, tonight's installment, video blog, whatever the hell you want to call it, is about people with special needs. I don't mean like the 95% of people you run into every day, but I mean like the 5% of people who we all just try not to talk about and whatnot because it makes us feel uncomfortable. So I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable for a change. Anyhow, you may be thinking to yourself, what in the hell does Rob know about this kind of thing? Well, for about the last 9, 10 years or so, I've been married to, well, I didn't, yeah, how the hell do I say that? Well, I don't know. My son, he's got spina bifida and Chiari malformation. I can't even hardly say it, much less can I spell it. It has like a C and a Z or some crap. Anyway, so, wheelchair, all that good stuff. And so I kind of have an idea as to what the hell I'm talking about. So stiffoo, if you think I don't. So let's move right on here into how do we address these people? I mean, like, what do we call them? Do we call them, like, handicapped, handicapable? Do we call them special needs or special ed or disabled? I prefer, hey, you. Yeah, that's my preference, hey, you or dude. Because, really, why make the differentiation? I mean, get to know somebody as an individual before you place a label on them. I mean, maybe it's like the asshole and okay, let me tell you right now, there's a popular misconception that people with special abilities, and I don't mean like mutant powers, but people with disabilities cannot be assholes. I'm here to tell you they can be. If I was in a wheelchair, I'd be hurting people, breaking toes. Nobody would say shit to me. That's not right. Somebody with a wheelchair runs over your feet and breaks your toes, dude. You should say something. Okay, don't be treating them that special. I don't know. I mean, a lot of people say, oh, you got to treat them special in certain ways. A lot of other people say they don't want to be treated special. I like to think, you know what, an individual is an individual. So try treating them like individuals. Real human beings. It's just a little bit of advice. Wow, I thought Jazz was gonna come in here about my third point, but she missed you. Oh. Anyway, she's not disabled. But so yeah, just individuals, man, regular people. So anyways, going on to the second one here, one thing that really gets my goat. Oh my god, I don't even have a goat because it's got it. Is the special voices. You know what I mean? The special voices. Everybody talks normal, like me or like y'all or whatever. And somebody in a wheelchair walks in and, hi, how are you? Dude, that makes me want to strangle people with somebody else's tongue. Stop it. Just freaking stop it, okay? They can hear you just fine, unless they're deaf, in which case, then, I don't know. I guess you can't hand sign and special voices. However, I do know that you can yell with American Sign Language. You just got to do it all big and out there. I don't know. But I do it all the time when I'm driving. I mean, there's some people, they may cut me off, and I'm like, and there's other people, like motorcycle riders who figure that they got a force field. I'm like, so yeah. But we're not talking about that. We're also not talking about cat hair by those. Jeez, dude. So, stop with the voices. They can hear you just fine. All that does is make you seem stupid and it irritates everybody else around you. So freaking stop. Let's see. I'd also like to touch on people who cannot hide their impatience. You know what? I don't give a damn if you have to wait an entire minute for somebody to walk through the door of a convenience store because they're going to come in and if you get in the way, they're not going to stop. They're just going to put bruises on your shins. Freaking deal with it, dude. It's a minute. Okay, take that time to think about compassion and what the meaning of it is or something. I don't know. But the little look of your face like, God, and the roll of your eyes is going to get one of your eyes pulled out one day. I see you doing it. Fucking stop. Also, too, now this is one thing that a lot of people don't like to focus on, we just kind of try to ignore, is the fact that there are a lot I mean a lot of bad people. Now I don't mean people who make bad choices. I just mean bottom of the barrel, scum ass, bad people. People like, well, there's cashiers and stuff. I mean, I don't know any specific places, but we do know this happens. Cashiers who, some people with some disabilities can't count very fast or very well. And when you get a line, they feel rushed. So you know what? Don't shortchange them. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't shortchange them. I mean, not you personally. If you're watching this video, you're probably not one of those people. In fact, you're probably not anyways. One out of a million, but you know what? They're out there. Another problem I have is bus drivers. Now, I like bus drivers, generally speaking, but if you have a handicapped accessible bus and you're afraid of getting 5 minutes behind in your schedule, even though you plan on that, get a different damn job. For Christ's sake, man. Don't just drive by the guy in a wheelchair sitting there at the bus stop. What? How does that make you look in front of whatever God you see? Would your mother be proud of you being an asshole like that? Huh? I mean, maybe she would, but then I guess maybe that means there's something wrong with her. I don't know. But seriously now. And now, also, wife and I have run into some certain issues. I'm not naming names of any organizations because I might be suable or something. Like, good luck finding anything. You can have my cat, if you have Benadryl, because Jesus, she is just puffy today. But it's the people who think they know better. You know what? You spend, about 10 hours a week volunteering, at some place or another that, I mean, takes kids out and does things with them, and stuff. And that is great. By all means, if you want to do that, you have the time to do that and resources, go for it. That is a great thing to do. But now when you see the parents, don't you dare frickin' judge them. I mean it, man. You spend 20 hours a week of unpaid labor talking in funny voices, taking a kid out to the park and making sure nobody steals them. All right, that's great, that's wonderful, but just assume that the people who deal with them 22 hours, the other 22 hours a day, all right, don't try to cross them and think that you suddenly know better than them. Because even doctors who have spent years, their entire lives working on these things, defer to the parents a lot. Alright, so seriously, get up off people's backs. Now, I guess this is supposed to be funnier than it really was, and I guess you can, kind of backtrack and watch it again if you want and laugh in inappropriate places. That's totally cool. But I guess the general idea is just, wheelchair and or shunts in your head or people like born without a face, which I find creepy. Yes, they're uncomfortable to look at to a point. And I'm gonna say it. I say it right out there. They make us footed, talking, seeing, hearing people feel uncomfortable. It does. Go ahead and admit it. So what? Really, it shouldn't make you feel uncomfortable at all. I mean, if you're uncomfortable around that, hell, you're probably, well, I don't know. Just deal with it. It takes a little bit of exposure. You think I was uncomfortable when I first got married to his mom. When I first started spending every day trying to be a dad, and I'm only half-assed at best, but that still puts me in the top 30%. So, but just exposure. Just live life normal and let them live life normal, and just get used to it, man. Because people with wheelchairs are not going to get out of your way because you feel awkward. It's a freaking deal, dude. I don't know. I guess this kind of turned into more of a rant than just a regular video blog, but it's just kind of something I've been meaning to say to people, and most people, like, these volunteers and stuff, I can't say it to them because, they get all shitty. And maybe you guys will get shitty, and, well, if you do, then you get shitty in your living room or your computer or whatever like that, and I don't have to deal with it, so awesome. Anyways, alright. Thanks, guys. Keep watching. Subscribe, damn it. Come on. I'm up to 8 now. Woo! Alright. Thanks.